not just the United States and France, but a lot of the countries doing their bidding in Europe and in Africa alike, who are threatening Niger with cutting off aid. Now, the thing is that Niger is already one of the poorest countries in the world. Go figure, right? Because they've been plundering it, just like they've been plundering the rest of Africa and Arabia for centuries. So what difference does it make? This is what people don't understand. The attitude in Niger is that we are screwed either way with you guys. So we're going to go our own way and do things our own way. We've seen what, your friendship means and how much your humanitarian assistance means and your military aid. We've seen what these things are. The jihadists are still here. They are here in the first place because you did that. You destabilized Iraq. You destabilized Libya. You created and allowed these groups to thrive in the first place. And then you propose the solution. So you make money by arming us, right? Every pair of boots, every helmet, every bullet. Someone is making money off of those things. And those corporations are in France. They're in Britain. They're in the United States. Not in Niger. And then they put the bases there and they never leave because the problem is never fixed. So that's the attitude. That is the attitude. They don't care. They don't want your military aid and they don't want your humanitarian assistance. They don't want anything to do with you. Niger has now cut off and suspended 5 defense accords with France. and the French response to that, they're not happy with it. They say that, well, you cannot do that because the legitimate leader and president of Niger, Bazoum, did not cancel them. And since he's the one who signed them, goodbye, man, bye. Bazoum is not coming out. He's not going to unsign and cancel anything. These guys are in charge and they've canceled it. Goodbye. So the French now are made to look like fools. They have been made to look like fools, right? And it's just a question of time before that base is gone. Look, it happened next door. It happened, as I said, in Burkina Faso and in Mali. Look at the map I showed you in the beginning. This is just since 2020. So in the last 3 years, look how many coups you've had in this precise, exact region. Guinea, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. There's a reason for this, because they're fed up. They're fed up of neocolonialism. They're fed up of this money, this CFA franc, which is a currency that is minted in France. That's not independence. That's neocolonialism. In every form, economic, military, cultural, even French. You heard the videos. People speak French because it was forced upon them, just like it was forced upon countries in the Middle East and other countries in Africa. Right? This is a legacy of colonialism. It doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with speaking many languages, but there's a difference when it was forced upon you. Yes?
J'ai un message au peuple, plus précisément au président du CNSP.
When they talk about the CNSP, that is the formal name of the junta or the coup leaders. Okay. Again, I remember playing the speech to you, the announcement on the 26th. Straight to the point.
Nous voulons qu'il fasse une audit. Les gens qui ont pris l'argent de l'État, ils sont là. Ils sont de ce pays-là. Ouais. Et il ne faudrait pas qu'ils nous déçoivent. Ouais. Le peuple est sorti, il y a une masse.
Yeah, see what it says there? It says, "À bas la France, vive le CNSP." So they're saying down with France and long live the CNSP, which, as I said, are the new government, right?
Qui n'est jamais produit depuis 1960. Il ne faut pas qu'il déçoive le peuple.
So he's saying people that have stolen the money of this country, the corrupt ones, they're still here, right? And we don't want the new, the military leadership, the coup leaders, to let us down. That's what he's saying. You notice the Russia flags everywhere? Look at the size of this protest. 30,000 people. This is just one protest. It's just one. You got these happening every single day in Niamey and elsewhere. right? Niamey is the capital. 30,000 people. Look at this.
L'objectif de la mobilisation.
The aim of the demonstration is to show the whole world and the international community that we are 100% behind the agent who has taken power, which is the CNSP. They have their support. They have the support of the population. We went out to lend a hand, so that's the contribution we can make.
I mean, to say that this putsch doesn't have legitimacy is, would be ridiculous. This is very, very clearly supported by the people, because since 1960, so that's when Niger officially became quote unquote independent, which we know is not true because they've been under France's control ever since, and before. People know what that brought. It brought them absolutely nothing. And the Russia flags are kind of funny because it shows you that the coup is a rejection of France, and the Russia flags are a rejection in general of the West and the direction that the West is taking Niger in. Again, if you look at any index, right? So Human Development Index, whatever you like, Niger is usually going to be at the bottom or the second, last country. So even in a quantifiable sense, in a statistical sense, you can prove with the numbers, you can show exactly what following France and the US has brought Niger. Fuck all. That's what it's brought Niger. Nothing.